Hello everyone, welcome to our quarter 2 week 7 to 8 PE and Health 7 basketball skills and fitness requirements. This is your teacher Zakura. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Content standards. The learners demonstrate understanding of family roles in managing concerns and conflicts and innovation games in promoting family wellness for active and healthy living. Performance standards. The learners participate in innovation games and other physical activities in promoting family wellness for active and healthy living. So for our learning competencies or objectives, execute appropriate skills of sports and the required fitness concepts of chosen innovation games in responding to tactical problems. Activating prior knowledge. Guess the word. Instructions. The students will be presented with words that lack letters. When the student guessed the word, the teacher would ask the students what they remembered and discuss each. Number 1. Basketball was invented by Dr. Naismith in 1891 in Springfield, Massachusetts. As a way to keep his students active during the winter, it started as a simple game with a soccer ball and 2 peach baskets. Number 2. Correct. Free throw. A free throw is a type of unguarded shot awarded to a player following a foul that is taken from the free throw line and is worth 1 point. Free throws are crucial for capitalizing on fouls and making accurate shots. Number 3. Correct. Gilas Pilipinas. Gilas Pilipinas is the national basketball team of the Philippines. The team represents the country in international competitions, like the FIBA Basketball World Cup and the Olympics. Number 4. Very good. Rebounding. Rebounding is the action of grabbing the basketball after a missed shot. It's crucial for both offensive and defensive play, as it gives a team a second chance to score or prevents the opposing team from doing so. Number 5. That's quite easy for you. Yes, it's Mythical Fives. The Mythical Five is an honor given to the best players in various basketball leagues in the Philippines. It recognizes the top performers in a season based on their individual and team contribution. Yes, I'll get it. I'll go some shot. Yeah, he just rips it right down. And for the Filipinos, you wait for one goal to 3-point up. And this goal is in. Julian has it smashed down by Jeff Fagala. With something the very shit pace looks so smooth. Really can play a role for them as a defender energy type player. Now we're to someone who base 1. Let's go and find it. Now. Go. Mission post up to Chuba. This is Sadiko, filling his way to the basket, and Chuba Fajardo. You see the questions? What can you say about the video? What can you say about the performance of the Philippine team? Are you proud of our team? What are the common skills used in playing basketball? Have you tried playing basketball before? Unlocking content area vocabulary, charades. The teacher will demonstrate the different basic skills in basketball. Then, the students are asked to identify or name the skills demonstrated. So, these will be included in the charades. Pass, shoot, lay up, block, dribble. Developing and deepening understanding. Day 1. Subtopic 1, Dribbling. Skill Snapshot. Today we'll be focusing on some of the different ways you can travel or dribble with the ball in different invasion games. This will include dribbling in football, dribbling in basketball, moving with the ball in rugby. But today, we will first learn how to dribble in basketball. But before we start, let me give you these thought-provoking questions. A. Why do you think dribbling is often described as the heartbeat of basketball? Anyone? B. How does dribble impact the flow and strategy of a game? There are various types of dribbling. Left and the right hand dribble. Push the ball through the ground. Flexing the wrist. Don't look at the ball with you head. But if you get hit, so that's okay. And look at the ball, especially get elpigit. Advocate rep. Follow up the crossover dribble by bouncing the ball in front of you between your feet. The next one is the ball with your other hand and you revert. To keep possession, your dribble must be strong and fast. Remember to keep the ball below knee level. Second, changing pace and direction. When doing crossover, you can also change direction to dodge your opponent. When changing direction, accelerate, follow up the crossover dribble by bouncing the ball in front of you between your feet. Catch the ball with your other hand and keep dribbling. The next one, right now we'll talk about how to speed dribble. Speed dribbling is essential because it helps us to get up the court as fast as possible. Really in fast break situations. Right now we'll talk about how to speed dribble. Key points in dribbling. Spread fingers around the ball. Do not have the ball touch the palm of your hand. Push the ball with force. Move your hand on the ball. For example, to do a crossover dribble, move the hand to the side of the ball. Don't look at the ball, see with your fingers.
What fitness concepts basketball skills require? Agility. That's the first one. Agility is key in dribbling to navigate through defenders. Agility drills, ladder drills, and cone drills can help learners become more agile. The next one is hand-eye coordination. Dribbling requires precise control over the ball while also observing the court. Dribbling drills that focus on hand-eye coordination can be beneficial. Activity. Ball relay using dribbling skill in basketball. The mechanics will be explained by your teacher. Developing and deepening understanding day 2. Subtopic 2. Passing. Thought-provoking questions. Have you ever wondered how passing the ball effectively can make a huge difference in a game and help your team score more goals or points? There are two types of passes. The first one is air pass, and the second one is bounce passes. When we say air pass, the pass travels between a person without hitting the floor, while a bounce pass is simply one that hits the ground on the way to the receiver. There are basic variations of passes. There are actually a lot of variations of passes. But in this lesson, we will be talking about the three common types of passes. The first one is the chest pass. The second one is the bounce pass. And the third one is overhead pass. Chest pass. A chest pass is like throwing a ball directly from your chest to a teammate's chest. It's a strong and accurate way to pass the ball quickly. To do it, Hold the ball close to your chest and push it forward using both hands. The next one is bounce pass. A bounce pass is when you make the ball bounce on the ground before your teammate catches it. It's helpful for passing the ball around defenders or delivering it to someone far away. To do a bounce pass, aim for the floor. Let the ball bounce once and make sure it reaches your teammate's waist level. And the third one is overhead pass. An overhead pass is a bit like tossing the ball over your head to a teammate. It's useful for sending the ball to someone far away or making a high pass over defenders. Hold the ball with both hands. Extend your arms over your head and release it with a little arc to reach your teammate. So here's the summary of the types of passes. So as you can see, there's the chest pass. So you are sending or throwing or passing the ball from your chest. And the person to receive it also, as much as possible, it would be in the chest level. While bounce pass, you have to pass the ball by bouncing it on the ground and then towards to the receiver. And then the overhead pass, that's why it's called overhead because you're going to pass the ball, you have to lift your arms and it should be over the head. And then you pass it to the next person, a teammate. Now, what are the key points in passing? So while passing, take a step forward to add power to your pass. When facing defensive pressure, pivot and transfer the ball while keeping your knees bent. This will help you avoid challenges. And make sure to work on your passing skills both while stationary and while in motion during your practice sessions. What are the possible fitness components being activated in passing the ball in basketball? Now, the fitness components activated with playing basketball, we have number one, coordination. Passing involves hand eye coordination and the ability to time the pass accurately to a moving teammate. This requires good hand eye coordination and precise timing. The next one is reaction time. Quick decision making and reaction time are crucial for assessing the situation, identifying the best passing option, and executing the pass before defenders can react. So when we say reaction time, it's actually the speed at which we are able to process information and make decisions. Being able to respond quickly is very important in many sports and often determines if we are successful, most especially in basketball. And then number three, the fitness components activated when playing basketball. Number three is speed. Quick passing can catch opponents off guard and create scoring opportunities. Speed, especially in the legs and hands, is important for fast, efficient passing. Activity. Passing station. The mechanics will be explained by your teacher. Developing and deepening understanding. Day 2. Subtopic 3. Shooting. Oops, my mistake. It's supposed to be day 3. So developing and deepening understanding. Day 3. Subtopic 3. Shooting. Thought provoking questions. Why do you think shooting is often considered the most crucial skill in basketball? And how can it influence the outcome of a game? Can you think of the answer? Thank you. Shooting is an aspect of the game that most players are very happy to practice. Like you can notice that with your classmates or even you, right? You love shooting. It can be practiced alone or with teammates. When shooting, the learner starts in a balanced stance with their ankles, knees, and hips bent. They should hold the ball in their shooting hand. If a learner is right-handed, they should hold the ball on the right side of their body. And if they are left-handed, they should hold it on their left side. Their shooting elbow should be bent under the ball and facing the basket. The learner's other hand should be lightly supporting the ball on the side. Bend your knees for balance and strength. Stand with your feet a bit wider than shoulder width apart, with your shooting hands foot slightly ahead. Make sure your feet, knees, hips, shoulders, and head all face the basket. Keep your shooting hand's elbow under the ball and support it with your other hand on the side. Hold the ball on your shooting hand's fingertips with a small gap between your palm and the ball. Extend your legs and shooting hand in one smooth motion. Fully extend your hand and elbow up high, releasing the ball mainly from your index and middle fingers. Create backspin by flipping your wrist forward, allowing the ball to land softly on the rim. Remove your opposite hand just before releasing the ball. Land on both feet where you jumped from, maintaining balance, and hold your follow through until you see if the shot goes in. There you go. Now, the key points in shooting: balance, high arc on the shot, high release point, backward rotation or backspin on the ball. Power comes from the legs or pushing up. So, what fitness concepts basketball shooting skills require? First, leg strength. Strong legs are essential for power and stability when shooting. Leg exercises like squats and lunges can help improve lower body strength. Number two is hand-eye coordination. Shooting a basketball involves precise hand-eye coordination. Exercises like dribbling, passing, and catching can help develop this coordination. And number three, balance and stability. Shooting accuracy relies on good balance and stability. Core exercises like planks, balance drills, and stability exercises can improve a learner's ability to stay balanced while shooting. Activity, shooting showdown. So this is the favorite of every student. Whenever you play in the court, you prefer shooting rather than just passing and dribbling, right? So basically, this will be your activity, and the mechanics will be explained by your teacher. Learners' takeaways. How does playing basketball promote physical fitness? How will you apply teamwork and communication in playing basketball in your learning process and class activities? Shooting and scoring involves setting goals and developing consistency. How can the goal setting and practice habits you learn in basketball be applied to your personal and academic goals, such as improving your grades or developing new skills? Reflection on learning. The teacher will let the learners answer the checklist as a form of their self evaluation. The checklist will be provided by your teacher. Evaluating learning, formative assessment, basketball game. Game mechanics. Divide the class into teams with 5 to 10 members. Court setup. Use a standard basketball court with marked boundaries and a hoop at each end. Play the game in 4 quarters, each lasting around 5 to 7 minutes, depending on the available time. So if you have like 45, 50 minutes in the class, Maybe your teacher will use running time, but that will depend on your teacher. So you must listen. Scoring. Award 2 points for a regular field goal and 3 points for a shot made beyond the 3 point line. Free throws are worth 1 point each. Begin the game with a jump, a ball, or a tip off at center court to determine which team gets the first possession. Rules. No physical contact. No pushing, shoving, or tackling. Dribbling is allowed. Players must bounce the ball while moving. You can't just run while holding the ball, right? No double dribbling. Picking up the dribble and starting again. Traveling. Taking too many steps without dribbling is not allowed. Yes. Do not just embrace the ball. You must dribble it. Okay? Out of bounds results in a turnover. Each team has a shot clock, example, 24 seconds to attempt a shot. Failing to do so results in a turnover, or the ball must go to the next team or to the other team. Or should I say, to your opponent. Personal fouls and team fouls are counted. After a certain number of team fouls, free throws are awarded to the opposing team. Substitutions allow substitutions during stoppages in play. Each team can have a rotation of players. Each team can call a limited number of timeouts during the game to discuss strategy. If the game is tied at the end of regulation, play one or more overtime periods until a winner is determined. Emphasize good sportsmanship, teamwork, and fair play. Encourage positive behavior and discourage any unsportsmanlike conduct. If possible, have adult referees or teachers oversee the game to ensure rules are followed and safe plays maintained. Now, if you are a basketball player, you can help your teacher, of course. The team with the most points at the end of the game wins. Right, but the teacher can add some rules, alright, especially if the learners are not actually basketball players. Okay? Enjoy everyone and good luck. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much. This is your teacher, Zakura. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till our next lessons. Bye bye.